What is going on, guys? Chris from Inhuman TV here. I'm going to play some Dark Souls for you, which was it came out in about 2011, I believe. So I'm a bit slow to jump onto the bandwagon with the game, but it is a very fun game. I absolutely love it. Been playing about 80 hours now, and yeah, I'm not the best, but I'll show you folks what I can do. Yeah, it's going to be a sort of let's play. I'm going to keep this going until I finish the game, or when the second one comes out, which I believe is March 14th. I've got it pre-ordered for the PC. Yep, so I play my games on PC mostly. I do have PS3, PS4, and we'll be getting Xbox One at some point soon. So I might do some gameplays on that as well, but I haven't really decided. Yeah, so anyway, let's sort of jump into the game a little bit here. And create a character. Right, so a lot of people sort of ask, what's the easiest character to get used to Dark Souls playing? Personally, I'd say it's the Pyromancer, because the fireballs that you can cast can get you out of so many situations. They don't take that long to actually cast as well. So yeah, it's a big help, and you know, sometimes they can just make it so much easier. The Thief, I personally found to be the hardest, because, I mean, he's just got that pathetic little dagger, which is really good in PvP and with dex builds, but a lot of the time, you kind of wish you had the brute force that you can get. You can just level it up as a strength, but I tended to just level my Thief up in dex as well as vitality and endurance. So he didn't do an awful amount of damage on standard hits. The Wanderer, this is a very high dex build. I do quite enjoy the Wanderer, especially the Scimitar. It's a good weapon. I think I'm going to just stick to one of my first ones, the Pyromancer. Try and keep relatively low level for the actual game. Okay, so I always use the Master Key because it opens so many different locks. Slim, because if you go above average, it's so easy to get stun locked by the dogs and things. So let's just choose a face. I tend to go for Fire Shot. There's a smiley guy for us there. It's a great start for the game. Semi-long hair, tend to go for, and light brown. Essentially, I try to build myself, which is a little bit embarrassing. Okay, I'm going to skip these videos. I've seen them too many times, and to be honest, I don't really think you came here to take a look at a video that you could just look up separately on YouTube. So, this is the start of the game. Nice little rat to start us off. Now, what you will have missed, go skip that video, is there's a knight who tosses down this dead guy to us, who has the dungeon cell key to this door. So, just going to run through here. These guys aren't even worth my time. They won't actually attack you in most areas. However, I don't really know how these guys work, because in some areas they'll just go full on at you, but in others like this, they just kind of ignore you until I apparently start punching one. Did not mean to do that, but oh well. Yeah, that's the Stray Demon there. He's a guy who you'll want to fight later in the game, because, to be honest, he is a little bit of a painful battle. You can't actually fight him right now. I'm sure we've said that before. But you don't really want to either. Okay. So just to go at this line, I'm just going to remove my gear, because this means that I can actually walk a lot faster, and I get the super fast roll. It's basically like a full-on dive. I don't bother with that bonfire, purely because there's one so close by, and I heard it just spawns the enemies. Up there is the guy who threw down that knight, who we will find in a second. He wanted to battle me there, but I don't want to battle him. Yeah, so here's the bonfire straight after. I mean, I don't know who's going to die in that room originally, unless they don't know that you're meant to come down here and they just start fighting him. Can actually remove this broken, well, sword hilt, because it's not really good. Okay, you don't have to fist rock. Right, so just here is a shield, which I'm not going to bother equipping. Just dodge that arrow. Just going to stick behind him for a second, so you get the hand axe from here. This weapon's reasonably good actually for sort of point in the game. Hello. And we get the backstab on him. Okay. So now that that friendly guy's stopped clicking with me. Yeah, so as you see, that guy wanted to attack me, but a lot of them just don't bother. Yeah, so down there, that's the bonfire in front of that sort of boss area. That demon there, he wasn't a stray demon, he's the asylum demon. They're the same sort of boss, but stray demon's much harder. And here, this is the knight who tossed me down the dead body with the key on it. So I just to him by skipping him. He gets the SS flask and the key to actually leave this place. Down there is basically just the way to that lower down bonfire. Backstab that guy. Okay. I always run to the bodies just to check they don't drop anything, because especially in the late game you get, well, not late game, but especially when you leave this place you get people who just drop stuff randomly. So that guy had the pyromancy flame, which I'm going to equip to what would normally be the shield hand, and that allows you to cast fireballs. So we're just going to let this guy try and figure out what he's doing first. So just going to try and attack us. Come on. So yeah, fairly easy those ones. That guy just doesn't know where he's shooting. I'm going to backstab this guy again. Right. Through here, you don't really need to go. I mean, that's... yeah. However, this is the sort of enemy that you will normally face. They're actually reasonably easy to kill. See, just a few hits, and a backstab will do it. Probably backstab actually do it normally with this weapon. And then through here is the actual boss battle, the guy who jumped down. So we're going to smash him in his smiley face. I immediately go for his legs. A lot of people favour just attacking, but you're less likely to take more damage if you go through his legs and then just start hacking his buttocks. Can't actually hit at the moment. Okay, so that was pretty much a flawless boss battle there. See, he's really, really easy in all honesty. That's not me being decent, that's just the fact that he's a tutorial boss. Oh, so there's a lot of better Dark Souls players than myself. You'll realise this when I start to get invaded. I try to do a few invasions myself, but normally end in a trade. Which isn't the worst situation, but kind of annoying. Right. So that's this sort of area done. I'm going to go to the edge here, where a friendly little eagle is just going to pick us up.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Okay. So just skip this bit now. Yeah, so this is the main sort of world that you'll be in. This is obviously just part of it. But yeah, it's a very fun game once that message goes. Yeah, this game isn't exactly for everyone. A lot of people I know absolutely hate it, but love it to bits. A lot of people at this point just start to level up with the souls they got from the asylum. But if you can try and keep hold of them, it'll be brilliant for upgrading your weapon in a little bit. I'm going to show you guys something up here, because there are some decent items that will help you sort of start off with your Dark Souls game. I'm just going to try and get that right. Nope. So these items here are pretty useful. You've got the Homeward Bone, which will allow you to teleport back to the bonfire. Morningstar and Talisman. Morningstar's actually a decent weapon. Let's see if I can equip it. Yep. It's a little bit higher damage than the hand axe. Right. So we're going to come around here. Lloyd's Talisman. They're really useful with people. If you're invading people and they start to try and heal, you lob that at them and it will disrupt it, and they won't be able to heal for a period of time. So I'm not fighting these enemies because at this point in the game they are a lot too much really to handle. However, in this actual area there are some decent weapons, and I'm gonna die here. Nope, just about made that. Right, yeah, this is for a lot of people a suicide run, just to get the items here. But obviously I've still got the souls from the asylum, so I don't really want to die. However, I'm just going to take this slightly more precarious way because there's a soul item here that I can pick up. Oh yeah, that's nothing to touch on. Souls in this game, they're a form of experience and currency. I mean this in the sense that you use them to level up, and also they will be used to upgrade your weapons and buy stuff from merchants. So that's all fun. Yeah, I'm gonna just quickly come down here and go and get the Firekeeper soul. This allows me to upgrade my Estus flasks, the potion sort of thing down at the bottom. Just check we got, yeah. Cool. Right, so we've got the Homeward Bone linked up to the shortcut pad. And just gonna come down here. Okay. I'm going to take this way the first time because there's another soul item down here. So that's upgradable points. Nope, I'm going to jump up there. Derp. Okay, so just to the right in here, there's a pretty decent weapon actually. It's called the S-Stock. It's got the longest range of a sword in the game. And upgraded, it is pretty darn good. And, well, okay, that worked. From this guy you pick up the Transient Curse. This allows you to actually attack ghosts. However, I don't believe I'm going to be attacking them today, because that Transient Curse will be quite useful later on in the game, because it's the area of sort of the final bosses. Right, so you see that lovely little lady there, and she will try and hit me because she is not my biggest fan. Right, so just going to run along here, sort of bounce off those ones there, and then we've got the Firekeeper soul, and just make it on time. Right, so as previously mentioned, this Firekeeper soul has no sort of active use on the person, but if you go to this lady here, who's the Firekeeper, you can reinforce the Estus flask. So you see the +1 there, that means that it's reinforced once, and it will heal me a little bit extra health than normal. Right, I am going to end the video here, so if you guys enjoyed it, please like, favourite, subscribe. If not, leave me hates in the comment. So yeah, have a great day guys, and hopefully you'll join me next time. This is Chris, signing off.